What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Bond's Box. I'm Bond, and today we're taking a look at the initial batch of games with gold games for July 2019. So obviously these games, if you need to get gold, these games are available at no additional cost. You get two Xbox One, two 360 that come out, two at the beginning and then two halfway through, one of each. So I'll be covering the first two that came out. I'm hoping to do these videos earlier in the month. I'll hopefully have them out on the 1st or 2nd of the month, so you guys can check them out. I will be doing all these videos running on the Xbox One X, so if there's any enhancements or passive upgrades or anything to be found, you should hopefully see them. And I might do the PlayStation Plus games as well, running on Pro, but I'm going to start off with the Xbox ones. And yeah, so the two games on Xbox that are available to download right now are Inside, which is the Xbox One game, which is actually available on pretty much, well, it's on the main platforms now. It was originally Xbox exclusive, but it's now on like Xbox, PlayStation, PC, Switch, and iOS. And it is a platformer, I guess, puzzle platformer, I guess is probably what you call it. And it's by the people that made Limbo. So if you played Limbo at all in the past and you like that, you'll probably like this game. I personally haven't played it, but I've heard great things about it. There's a lot of people that do like it. It's obviously pretty high on Metacritic. I think it's at 85-ish, depending on the platform. So yeah, I mean, much like Limbo, it's pretty critically acclaimed. And it seems very bleak from what I've seen, much like Limbo, I suppose. You're playing as this little boy trying to figure out what's going on in a factory or something. Like I said, I haven't played it, I'm not 100% sure. So I can't really spoil anything for you, but so yeah, but I mean, if you like puzzle platformers, dark and eerie atmospheres, and some very like thought-provoking story, where you're not really sure what's going on, that kind of thing, then I definitely recommend checking it out. Like I said, if you're gold, you can check it out for, well, not free, obviously it's in your gold subscription, so you've already paid for it. So this game is a saving of $19.99 US dollars and $15.99 British pounds. Obviously, depending on your region, it'll be somewhere, whatever the equivalent is usually for you guys. It should be that. So it's not like the craziest discount ever, especially for games with gold, but you know, if you wanted to know what all the fuss is about from Playdead's games, then definitely now's the time to check it out. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've played it, what you think of it. Let other people know that haven't played it if they should or shouldn't. Let me know what you like about it, and we'll move on to the next games with gold game. So the next game that was available with Games with Gold on the 1st of July is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Now, this game's only a $10 saving, or your regional equivalent, but it is it's a cult classic. It spawned like a genre, essentially, along with Metroid. There's a reason they're called Metroidvanias. And this one is incredible. So, I mean, it originally came out on PS1 or Sega Saturn, I can't remember which one came first, but I think it was PS1. And it was then re-released on the 360 way back in 2007. And I mean, it's a Metroidvania game. It's basically the one that helped spawn the entire genre. There's a lot of depth in the type of RPG elements in it, like you can have different builds and different weapons that you can use and different armor and different stuff that gives you different stats and all that kind of thing. It's obviously got the traditional Metroidvania tropes like map exploration and parts of the map that you can't get to until you have certain items for different parts of the map, that kind of thing. Which for me personally, I mean, I love the Metroidvania genre, so I highly recommend, if you haven't played this game, that you do need to check this out. And I actually played this game again recently on the PS4. There was it's called Castlevania Requiem, and it comes with this and its predecessor, Rondo of Blood, or at least the game that like leads into it. Now, Rondo of Blood is obviously a very different kind of Castlevania. Symphony of the Night is the new kind of Castlevania. Yeah, I definitely really preferred Symphony of the Night. But I mean, it's really cool. Like the bosses are really cool. I mean, if you don't know anything about Castlevania, the story is you are, I think, in like 90% of the games you're trying to take down Dracula. He keeps getting like reincarnated and stuff. But in this one, yeah, you're trying to take down Dracula. You're playing as Alucard, who is Dracula's son. His name is Dracula spelled backwards. He doesn't like his bloodline, so he's trying to stop it. And you go into the titular Castlevania, which is Dracula's castle. There's a normal castle, and then once you think you've finished, it's like, nope, there's another castle that's upside down that like goes on top of it. It's a little weird, but trust me, it's really good. If you haven't played it, I'd highly recommend checking it out. And look up how to get the Crissaegrim. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that sword. It's like Crissagrim or something to that effect. I mean, I'm sure Google will autocorrect that for you, but that sword is so much fun to play with because you can move and use it at the same time. So you can just mow through enemies. It does make it quite easy, so if you're looking for a challenge, maybe don't. But yeah, like I said, the bosses are really cool, the map design is really cool, the music's really cool. I think this is definitely up there for me as one of my favourite Metroidvania games. I think my favourite is probably still Super Metroid, but that's many different reasons behind that. But yeah, I mean, I can't stress it enough. If you haven't played this game, you should be playing this game. If you like Metroidvania games at all, you should be playing this game. It helped spawn an entire genre, which I personally love. And yeah, I should probably quit rambling now because I feel like I'm repeating myself as saying it's just amazing. But it really is. Lots of secrets, lots of hidden rooms, lots of exploration and upgrades and leveling and all that kind of thing. Set in the gothic kind of environment of Dracula and his castle. So if all that sounds cool, check it out. Let me know in the comments if you have played this game before. I'm sure there's a lot of you that have. It's not a small hidden gem, I don't think. I think a lot of people already know about it. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. If you can explain better than me why people should play it or give it a chance, let them know in the comments also. And if you do end up enjoying that game, I highly recommend Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. It's a fairly recent release. That was kickstarted back in 2015, and it's essentially Castlevania without the Castlevania like legal stuff, so to speak, because the guy who was involved with the old Castlevania games left Konami, and he basically made this game along with some other people. So imagine if you played Symphony of the Night and you liked it, imagine a refined version of that, and it's basically what Ritual of the Night is, in my opinion. Maybe not on Switch, from what I understand it's a bit of a technical mess right now, so if you plan on getting on there, get it once it's all been patched up. But I played it on Xbox One and I had an absolute blast with it, so highly recommend that if you enjoy Symphony of the Night, which is obviously, you can check that out as long as you're gold for no additional cost. And those are the two games that are available on Xbox Games with Gold for July 1st. So, I mean, I'll leave this video here. I will be back with the second half of the month, which are, I mean, they've announced them. It is Meet the Robinsons, and I think it's a new game. It's like Crown Showdown or something like that. I don't think it's out yet. I think it comes out when it goes free. So we'll check that out when the time comes. I may or may not do the PlayStation ones this month. I'm not sure. I am thinking about starting them soon. Maybe I'll see how well you guys like these ones. So make sure you give it a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe for more content, hit that bell if you want to know when it goes live, and I'll see you all next time.